Hello and welcome back to Master Paul's Music and Games, where we're going to be continuing our Persona 5 playthrough. But I also have something that I wanted to discuss with you guys, and that being, of course, WRESTLEMANIA 39 that happened this past weekend. Now, I know I'm a couple days late on this. This was going to happen initially. I was planning on doing it Monday, but then Phil invited me to his channel, which unfortunately I had to pull out of that because of a hard day at work. Which, by the way, Phil, that was a good stream from what I could tell with Arwen.
Donkish.
Have I told you, by the way, that you are only the second person I know that says Donkashay like that? The first being my friend Nate.
Nate's a cool guy. I like Nate.
Even if he proved you wrong that Delaware is a northern state.
Here we go. Now he didn't prove me wrong.
But anyways, like I said, we're going to be playing some more Persona 5, but we're also going to be reviewing WRESTLEMANIA 39. So basically what I'm going to do is you're going to see me looking back and forth a lot between my iPad and the game, because that is both me looking at the chat, me looking at the guide for this game, and me looking at the results of what happened during WRESTLEMANIA. So I'm kind of switching a whole bunch of different things around. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started in the game. Oh, I just realized I gotta share the game in Discord. I haven't done that yet. Let me fix that. There we go. You can see it now, right, Phil?
Sure. Thank you for remembering that it existed.
You're welcome. Alright, so a little bit about WRESTLEMANIA this year. This year, it took place in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, and as has been the habit since WRESTLEMANIA 2020, WRESTLEMANIA was broken up into two different nights. Part 1 was on Saturday, Part 2 was on Sunday. So we're going to talk about both nights, and let me just say this right off the bat. As far as which night was better, Night 1, Saturday, was the far superior one. And not just because of how Night 2 ended. Let's get that out of the way now. In general, Night 1 did have the better quality matches. So... Oh. This guy always gives me a little bit of trouble. I gotta really be careful how I sneak up on him.
There's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So Night 1 of WRESTLEMANIA,
we gotta fight it.
And you're gonna be very happy about this, Phil, because we're getting it out of the way now. Night 1 of WRESTLEMANIA started with your favorite wrestler, Fruity Pebbles, going up against Austin Theory for the United States Championship. And you're going to be even happier about this, Phil. But John Cena actually lost that match.
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
How did he pay Mark Wahlberg for his, the barring?
I know. I'll put together some
that
info
I
about
don't
the
know
security
yet,
level.
but clearly
This is
he's
crucial to successful palace
not borrowing
infiltration.
Mark Wahlberg's
So
hair
make sure
because
you
he's
actually
thinning
read
out
it,
in the
okay?
back. But anyways, that match, it was a decent enough match. And
show me your true form.
And Austin Theory ended up winning with a low blow after a ref bump. So, based off of how I describe it, Phil, what do you think?
Well, good news is Fruity Pebble lost. Second thing is he's still in WWE.
Yeah?
I want him banished Smoky Mountain Wrestling. There.
You know, Smoky Mountain Wrestling's not a thing anymore.
Yes, I do.
Let's go.
And that's where he belongs.
Okay. But anyways,
I'm not a fan of Fruity Pebbles.
so fair enough. So I'll give each of these matches, in my opinion, a score out of 5. And this is without really any thought. This is just a gut feeling. I give that match a good 3 out of 5. It was a good match, but nothing, at least in my opinion, that special to write home about. The next match was a giant fatal 4-way tag team match between the teams of the Street Profits, which is Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Viking Raiders, which are Eric and Ivar, Alpha Academy, which is Chad Gable and Otis, and the team of Braun Strowman and Ricochet. And this one was just one of those big tag matches where everyone's all over the place, and it's barely a cohesive match in the best way possible, and the Street Profits won, which I would have personally had Braun Strowman and Ricochet win, but I think the Street Profits were a good choice. So, again, based off how I describe it, Phil, what did you think?
There would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible
Sounds like it was a good match.
them.
Yeah, I give that one also a good 3 out of 5. The next match after that
Should we try and take him down like before?
was Seth Rollins going up against Logan Paul. And yes, Phil, the same Logan Paul that is a YouTuber. And there was this really funny thing that happened. Okay, so throughout the whole match, Logan Paul was actually accompanied to the ring by a mascot of his energy drink. You know that energy drink that Logan Paul has, Phil?
I'm not a fan of Logan Paul.
Well,
I see.
there was a point in the match where that mascot interfered in the match, and the mascot was unmasked, and it turned out to be Logan Paul's YouTube friend
At least be able to
KSI.
help out a little bit.
And later KSI got put through a table.
All I got is this toy
But
from
ultimately,
earlier.
Seth Rollins won
Such a loser.
against Logan Paul. And say what you want about Logan Paul, but he is very
Do you mean that
good
gun?
as a wrestler. And I actually give this match a good 3.5 out of 5. So, based off how I describe it, Phil, what are your thoughts?
That would be the time when I would get up and go fix me some Doritos,
But
maybe some
shoot
chips
anything.
and dip,
I see.
because I'm not a fan of Logan
There's a
Paul.
way.
Sorry.
Fair enough. Next is a 6-woman tag match featuring the team of Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, who came out of retirement for this match, and Lita going up against the team of
What?
Damage
Are you
Control, which
listening to me?
consists
Don't even
of
shoot pellets.
Bailey, Dakota Kai, and I still can't... To me, she's still Io Shirai. Io Sky just doesn't sound as good to me. And Becky Lynch, Trish, and Lita got the win for that one. Kind of like the men's tag team that was earlier. That one was just kind of a people all over the place type of match. And
Don't worry.
it was
I'm sure
alright.
this'll
I
work.
give that another
Attack
3
away,
out of
Frizzy
5.
dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
Women's wrestling has greatly improved and become my favorite in the last couple of years.
Yes, it is very good. And we're going to talk about an amazing women's match here in just a moment. But before that, the next match features Rey Mysterio, who, just getting on the side tangent here, Rey Mysterio was the headliner this year, Phil, for the WWE Hall of Fame, which is kind of curious because usually when someone goes into the Hall of Fame, their career in the ring is already over. But Rey Mysterio is still actively wrestling full-time in WWE, and they went ahead and put him in the Hall of Fame. Why do you think they did that?
Maybe loyalty. I mean, there's a few out there that's in the WWE Hall of Fame is still going at it.
How about that?
Sting,
Surprised?
that's
True.
one.
But
So
then again, he's not in WWE anymore, so I'm not counting him.
Well, he's still wrestling, and
He is, and I hope he's being careful given his neck injury.
Of course, you can run
But-
out of ammo, but using it
Yeah.
is more good than
Rey
letting it collect
Mysterio.
dust.
I like him. Well, what can you say about a guy that can be WWE
I'll show you my
champion?
weapon.
You know, now WWD Hall of Famer. But isn't tall enough to get on any amusement ride parks because he's below the height level. What can you say about that?
That is true. That is true. But anyways, the match he was in at WrestleMania was actually against his own son, Dominic Mysterio. So the story behind that is there is this group called the Judgment Day that consisted at the time of the wrestlers Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, we'll talk about her in just a moment, and Damian Priest. And they're basically a bad guy team that were able to, for lack of a better term, seduce Dominic Mysterio to the dark side, and he turned on his dad. This was back in July that happened, by the way. So, come now, Rey Mysterio had been avoiding getting into the ring against his son. He just couldn't do it. But guess what it was, Phil, that finally sent Rey Mysterio over the edge and let him accept the match against his son. You're gonna get a kick out of this one.
Do tell.
Dominic disrespected his mother.
So he
Now,
needs some parental discipline.
yes, and speaking of parental discipline, there was a moment in the match where Rey Mysterio took off the belt that he was wearing, trapped his son against the ring post, and outright spanked him. But anyways, Rey Mysterio ended up winning that match, and overall, real quick, hello to Nova Vaughn and Green Lantern. Nova says, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on in wrestling. That's alright, man. I'm kind of walking through what happened with this past WrestleMania that happened last Saturday and Sunday.
Let's get them.
But anyways, that match, I give it a good 4 out of 5. That was a great match.
Go on, dump it into the enemy.
So based off of what I described, Phil, what are your thoughts?
Nah, I probably would watch it. Wouldn't say I'd be a fan of it because it's kind of reminiscing of Ric Flair when he had the trouble with his own son. So it seems like a rinse, wash, and repeat.
Fair enough. The next match after that was for the SmackDown Women's Championship, where Rhea Ripley, who is again part of Judgment Day, I already mentioned,
Nice.
she won the Women's Royal Rumble this past January and earned the right to challenge the champion for SmackDown, Charlotte Flair. And Rhea Ripley ultimately beat Charlotte Flair and became the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And I'm not kidding when I say, Phil, that this is one of the best women's wrestling matches I have ever seen, as far as just pure work rate quality of the match. Also Green Lantern, the game is called Persona 5. I really think you would have really enjoyed this match, Phil. It was that good.
Well, I think even though she lost her title, I have no doubts Charlotte Flair will be champion again.
She
Just
will.
like her dad. I just wish they would come up with a more of a storyline for her. You know,
What do you do?
yeah. I would like to see her form the 4 Horsewomen. That would be awesome.
Yep.
She already has. Technically, the 4 Horsewomen were, and I say were because one of them's no longer in the company anymore, but the 4 Horsewomen were Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Bayley. But that's not. But them getting together isn't going to happen again, at least anytime soon, because Sasha Banks left WWE and went to Japan.
Can't have 4 Horsewomen without Charlotte Flair with Tesla Blanchard.
I know.
Gotta have two. That is when they get together and they form a group. Then you know you have something.
Two enemies. Don't underestimate them.
Hey, Phil, guess who just popped into the chat? He hates it when I call him this, but I'm going to. It's the Phantom Booligans. And he said, so Paul finally decided to advertise his gaming stream. I did. And you're welcome to come in here with me, Cash. Cash money. Cash money.
So you have to do it right. You have to be low turn. Almost
I
like
tried.
A...
I tried. But anyways,
This is the last one. Looks like we cleaned up here.
like I said, it was a great match. I give it... Honestly, I'm gonna give it a full 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Well, so far out of all the matches that you mentioned, that would be the one I would so far like the most.
Okay. And then there was kind of a... there was kind of a
Guard.
impromptu
sure that's where we
match
need to be going to.
where Pat McAfee... You know who Pat McAfee is, right?
Isn't that sports guy that has his own TV show? Or
Yes.
radio show or something?
Yes. He had a surprise match against The Miz. And it was okay.
I like the Miz.
By the way, The Miz
that's our
was
only
the host of WrestleMania, was co-host of WrestleMania
might
this
be a good
year
time.
alongside Snoop Dogg.
Okay, I've decided.
You know, even though Miz sometimes
Let's go.
can be boring, as far as his announcing abilities, he knows how to be a good announcer. He has a future in
There's
it.
a distinct flow
Yeah, he
to
does.
battle.
And real
Let
quick,
me
Green
show
Lantern, yes, I
After all,
did
seeing
get your
is
Discord message.
something.
I think it's a great idea. I'm just not 100% sure yet if I'm on board with it.
First, knock down all the enemies.
But anyways,
It's time.
the last match of night 1, the main event, was actually a tag team title
Now,
match
rush on in for an
where the
all-out
team
attack.
of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn took on the champions, the Usos, and ultimately Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won that match in an absolutely amazing match. Like, if you had to make me choose between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair or Kevin and Sami versus the Usos as far as which one was the best match of the night, they're at a dead tie. They're both good, and I give also that match a full 5 out of 5 stars. Because while you might argue that the women's match had a better quality of
That went
in-ring
really well.
work,
You're
the
definitely
tag
fit
title
for this.
match had a better story behind it, where
What
Sami
was that
Zayn was
super
once
move
part
that you
of the
just
group
did?
that the Usos were in, the Bloodline. But over time, he saw his friend Kevin
told you,
Owens
it's called
getting
an all-out
beaten down by the Bloodline, and he couldn't stand it anymore, and so he broke it off with them,
If you manage to.
and
Yeah,
they
that
went
was
after the
over
tag
quick.
titles, and it was
It's
just
a
absolutely
concentrated
amazing.
attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before,
Also,
I
real
want
quick,
you to be the head of our command. You can
Subscriber
decide
shout
when
out
we use
teaser.
this.
Someone who is doing a live stream will be my first choice. Probably won't be uploaded until I finish the Mandalorian reviews. Yeah, we're gonna sidestep real quick and talk about that. I need to get serious with you guys for a second, but there's likely not gonna be any more Mandalorian reviews on the Star Wars guys. At least not weekly ones. I'm already like 3 episodes behind, but based off of certain people that I heard were in The Mandalorian this past week, I am at my breaking point once again. Like, worse than Kenobi. I'm at my breaking point with Disney Star Wars, so... Like I said, because I started The Mandalorian, I will eventually finish it and give my final thoughts on it, but after that, I truly am done with Disney Star Wars.
Star Wars.
And Phil, hey Crit. And Phil, not to belabor the point too long, but again, hashtag Phil was right. And I don't.
When are you going to learn that I'm always right? When are you going to
strike the enemy's weakness?
You're right.
Knock them all down, then do an all
Nova said
that's the ideal path.
except when it's cash money, you know.
You had a few things you wanted to say, Phil. We'll say them after Paul's stream.
Yeah.
But anyways, how you doing tonight, Chris?
I'm doing good.
Yes.
So I just ran down what happened on night 1 of WrestleMania this past Saturday. Did you by chance watch it?
I'm not interested.
You didn't even say hello to Cash Money. He pops in here.
I didn't hear Cash Money.
You ignore him.
I didn't hear him. Is he actually in here?
It's alright. I will make sure.
Would I lie? Wait a minute. Would I lie to you?
You lied and said Caddyshack 2 was a good movie.
Uh-huh. I said you will understand about that movie after you watch it.
No, you said I would like it. Didn't he, Crit and Cash?
I get, sure, yes. But you still want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wanted to watch it a second time, Cash.
This is beyond.
Anyways.
Bill, no, Crit, aren't you gonna go lay down?
How do I open
No, I came.
Stop it!
I came in here to talk to.
Leave us alone. It's
Could have
useless.
told somebody else something.
Huh?
That's fine.
Alright.
If we stay obedient,
I'm gonna go. I am
we
gonna
won't be
go lay
executed like you
down
guys.
Oh, okay.
after
You telling me you want to
after I
stay
talk
in a
with
place
Phil,
like this?
because Phil wanted to discuss something.
I was gonna say tonight. We can do it
Guys out
tonight.
of here?
Then I get you and Cash
Yeah,
together.
after
We can't
Paul's
just
stream.
leave him here.
Alright.
How
I'll be
stupid
going.
will you be?
I
We have-
started about 20 minutes ago. I'll be going for a
These are
good
only humans
another
in
hour,
Kamoshida's
if not an
cosmos.
hour and a half on
They
top
aren't
of
really
that.
humans that have entered from
3
reality.
hours, let's go.
They're
3
different
hours.
from
Okay.
you.
You can do 3.
Just keep in mind, Cash, I have work in the
It
morning.
means there's no point in
Well,
saving
you need
them.
to start these
They're
earlier then,
different from the
right,
real ones
Phil?
in the real world.
Stop
Saving
slacking
these are
there,
really
young man, and get to
jobs.
working.
The hell?
Stop slacking on
Alright.
an hour and a half of
So the
Persona
school's a
5.
castle, and
Royal
the students
blasphemy.
are slaves.
It's blasphemy.
It's so on point that it makes me laugh.
At least I'm playing it on normal
This really
mode.
is the inside of
Thank
that
goodness.
asshole's head.
But I'm also.
Yeah, but you're
but-
using
We're
a
using the guide.
walkthrough.
yes,
Are
I
you
am.
using the game
Yes,
guide?
I am using a walkthrough because I want to
Yeah.
100% this
Slaves in the
thing.
real world, too.
You will feel whatever. I give up. I give up, Phil. You I give up.
I know these
The
guys.
way you do it, Paul, is you play
They're
the
members
first
of the
time,
volleyball team.
and then
The
just
one coming
none
from
you
Coach
try for
Sport.
100%. You're
They
not.
must be physically abused every day.
You know.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe
So,
they'd be saved up
Cash,
normally.
I'm still the bad guy because
Tell me,
even though I'm playing it
you're
on
going through
normal mode, I'm
similar shit
using
in
a guide.
reality?
I never said you were the
Most likely.
bad guy.
You know,
I don't
this
put
proves
words
that
in my
Kamoshida
mouth.
thinks of them as slaves.
So it might
I
be
never
real.
said you were the bad.
I heard that
I
Kamoshida
know.
used to be
Dad.
They're just
You can
rumors.
use I'm the bad guy, yes.
If
but
they're
that's-
true,
We gotta put him on trial. That's a way to solve it. We're going to put him
on
on
trial.
if it goes well, we can take down that asshole.
I take it. Cash heard about this idea too.
We can use the
I knew
navigation
about
app with
this.
the cameras
a
and
while
no-go.
back. Well, at least
A
more than
navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
So, anyways, getting back on topic, like I said, Cash, I've been
Whatever you do is fine.
giving
but
my
we're gonna get
thoughts
caught if we stand
on
around
this
like
past
We need to
WrestleMania
head
that
back.
happened Saturday and Sunday.
Hang on a sec.
I
There's no
just
other way.
finished
I'll just
talking
memorize their
about
faces before going home.
night 1, and so starting off night 2,
Let's go.
the match that started it off was Brock Lesnar fighting Omos, who is this over 7'5" tall Nigerian dude, and most of it, honestly.
What's this?
Why do you blame Nova Vaughn? What did he do?
Damn it.
I see what you're putting in the chat, Cash. But anyways, the match mostly, what Nova says, man, I haven't heard this banner in a while, I sure miss it. I do too. anyways, the match was mostly just Omos throwing Brock Lesnar around, but Brock Lesnar still managed to get the win. It was an okay match. I give it 2.5 out of 5. And then there was another big fatal 4-way tag match, this time featuring random women's matches, or women's wrestlers rather. Let's see if, I don't think I'm going to be able to remember all of them, but I do know for a fact that Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler were part of it, and they ended up winning after doing barely any wrestling at all. Like, seriously, they phoned it in this match, so I give this one a 2 out of 5 stars. So, what do you guys think so far of what I'm describing?
Come on, man.
I think I would be, if I had tomatoes, I'd be throwing it. Yeah, I'd be throwing.
Alright. But anyways, after that...
Yeah, you wanted honesty.
No, fair enough. Fair enough, I agree. The next match after that was the Intercontinental Champion, and
What are your
I
thoughts?
don't like his name. I still call him Walter, even though he goes by Gunther now. But Gunther was defending the Intercontinental Championship against both Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, and this was probably the most physical match I've ever seen, as far as just how hard, like, these guys weren't holding any punches back. Like, they were swinging for the fences on each other throughout the whole thing. And ultimately, the champion retained. And I easily give this one 5 out of 5 stars.
Sheamus still has his red hair?
Yes, Sheamus still has his red hair.
Is he still ghostly, pasty, whitey?
Ever so slightly, not as much.
Oh, he used spray on tan.
Yes.
Because it's deadly, you know. You have to remember. Now he's so paisley white. He get moonburn. He get burned probably just being under them lights for WrestleMania.
Yep. And then we had the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, who took on the challenger of Asuka, and the champion again retained. And that is probably one of 2 matches, the first of just 2 matches that I disagreed with what happened. I think Asuka should have won that one because she, at least that I can think of, she really has not gotten any wins at WrestleMania at all since moving up to the main roster.
School ain't your castle.
So I think she should have won that one, but regardless, it was an okay match. I give it 3 out of 5 stars.
It's true when they say
What do you think, Phil?
dogs seldom bite. How far the
Sounds like that's an interesting match.
fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
So far, 3 out of the matches you've said so far have been interesting. The rest, not so.
Oh, I can only
Fair enough.
imagine the pain of the
And
others
then a
who
really
dragged
weird
under
segment
with you.
happened where Snoop Dogg was
Selfish
trying to spring another surprise match on The Miz, and originally The Miz's opponent was going to be Shane
So you're
McMahon,
accompanying him without
but
knowing
halfway
anything
through
at
that
all.
match,
He betrayed
Shane
his
McMahon tore his
teammates and
quad.
crushed their hopes.
And so Snoop
he
Dogg,
still
without
carries
really
on
telling
as
anyone,
carefree as ever.
took Shane McMahon's place.
That's not true.
And it was just really,
What
really
a
confusing.
tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool.
But the match
He's
after
led you
that
right to your death.
was a Hell in a Cell
Hurry up and
match
dispose of them.
that
Can't
had
stand the
Edge
stench.
versus Finn Balor. And Edge won that one, but there was a spot in the match where Edge threw a ladder and hit Finn Balor in the head and cut him open really bad.
Surrounded.
Like, the match had to momentarily be stopped so that Finn Balor could be checked out. And
I'll kill you.
I think the match would have been better if it hadn't been paused. Like, obviously we don't want Finn Balor bleeding all over the place, but at the same time, the pause did kind of deflate the pacing a bit.
Calm down. Go down.
But regardless, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. What do you think, Phil?
Doesn't sound like my kind of match.
Yeah.
Someone that sells should be excited.
This is bad.
Granted, it's Edge, and he's, he's still a superstar. But it doesn't seem like an interesting match to me.
Fair enough. And then the main event was the world title, where the champion, Roman Reigns, took on Cody Rhodes. And this is the second of the 2 matches that I strongly disagree with how it ended. Because here's the thing. Roman Reigns has been world champion
I bet you simply came
for
here on a whim and
940
ended up like
couple
this.
days.
Isn't that right?
And everyone, myself included, thought that his reign was going to come to an end today and that Cody Rhodes was going to beat
Though it
him.
was only temporary.
But
Have you
no,
forgotten my kindness
Roman
in supervising
Reigns
track
cheated
practice?
to win
Wasn't no
with
practice,
the
it was
help of
physical
his cousin
abuse.
Solo
You just didn't like our team.
Sikoa after a referee distraction.
But an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is
and
me. That coach
as far
is
as the
gonna
in-ring
fire
work,
us
it was
hopeless, too.
amazing.
Had he not opposed
But
me
I-
with a
but I
sound
do
argument,
believe that the
I would
wrong
have settled
person
it with
won.
only breaking his
What do you
star's
think, Phil?
leg.
What?
Do you need me
If
to
this
give you
was
another leg?
WrestleMania Part 1
The
for this
soul of
year,
self-defense
I
anyway.
think they need some better writers.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lose
which
again.
sadly,
Not only can I not run anymore,
I can't believe I'm
track team
saying
has
this
gone too
twice
good
in
to this
one night,
asshole.
but again, I have to say hashtag Phil was right. Because it seems like
Once these two are dealt with,
with this
You're next.
new merger that the WWE has done with the UFC, thanks to their parent company Endeavor, Vince
Right.
McMahon
everything that was important to me was taken by
is
him.
executive chairman
never
of
get him
whatever
back.
this new company is going to be.
stay there and watch.
And he
Look on
himself
as
has
these
said now that
hopeless
he is
scum
back
die
in
for
control of
nothing
creative.
Because they sided with trash like you.
And this was very evident with the episode of Monday Night Raw that aired right
That's
after
what you are. All
WrestleMania.
you think about is
Because
using people.
I didn't watch it, but
You're
from what
the
I'm
real
told,
scumbag,
it was
Kamoshida.
terrible. So,
What are you doing? Silence him!
so yeah, combine that with how this match ended,
Stop looking down on me.
all
with that
the
stupid
goodwill that the
smile on your
WWE had
face.
brought back with after Vince McMahon left,
You made
it's
me
gone
wait
now.
quite a while.
And Phil, I believe you said it multiple times, both on my stream and on Pacific stream, that Vince was never truly gone, right?
Since your name
Never truly gone, and you see, even with him selling the WWE, unlike a certain someone who sold Star Wars, who controls creative and development.
Vince does.
That-
What can you do?
And I hate to say this, if that was the rundown of the first part of WrestleMania,
Oh, that
And
was
they-
both. That was both parts. That was both.
if that was WrestleMania, I wouldn't have paid 10 cents. I wouldn't have paid 10 cents to watch a pay-per-view, and sure hell wouldn't have wasted my time going into an arena to watch.
Yeah, I understand. So yeah, that was WrestleMania. That's the
What's up,
review.
Persona? This effing
Overall,
rocks. Now that I
it
got
was
this
enjoyable
power, it's
enough,
time for
but there
payback.
were some pretty glaring things that
Yo, I'm ready.
could have been better.
Bring it.
So, changing the subject. Crit, are you still there?
Yeah.
Are you
Am I?
up for
Blast him away,
reviewing
Captain
Austin Powers with
Kidd!
me this coming Monday?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah,
So-
baby.
You really gonna watch Austin Powers?
He is.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yes, I am.
If you don't bust a gut, I don't know if you have any humor. So I'm sorry.
I don't know if you should like his humor, but I have no idea.
I'll give it a try.
Persona! Persona!
So, be honest, without spoiling anything, what can I expect from the Austin Powers movies? Like, what am I getting myself into?
I'm just not gonna say. I can't say that.
You have to experience for yourself.
Let's go, Captain!
But I will say, you can't throw in the towel 10 minutes into the movie and say, I don't like this, it's not for me. You've got to watch the whole movie and then decide, okay, I watched it, but I'm done.
This sounds like the same thing you told me about Caddyshack 2, and that's not encouraging.
No, this movie's actually enjoyable.
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
Cash money.
How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
So, what a fabulous window treatment. What is everybody saying?
Wait, what?
What a meow.
It's gotten so quiet. I'm just throwing something out there. It's so quiet.
I know, but I couldn't understand what you said. What a fabulous what?
Window treatment.
I don't know what that is.
You never heard of a window treatment?
Window treatment? No.
Now that you mention it, but why is she even here?
Springtime. You normally go out.
Hey, let go
You have
of her,
windows on your house.
How many
You clean them,
must I tell
wash
you till
them.
you understand?
Take care of them.
This is
This is
So they don't look dirty and
place in which I
This is
can do
completely
whatever
foreign
I
stuff
want.
to me.
Everyone wishes to
You
be
never wash your windows.
What is
That
this
is,
washing of
everyone
windows?
besides slow-witted
Is it
thieves
like
you.
taking a shower?
It's like cleaning your car. Do you clean your car? Do you wash the windows of your car?
It seems that
What
girl
is
isn't the
what
real
is
one.
cleaning the car? Cars are something you drive, not clean.
A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you
Right, Cash?
jealous?
No, Cash is not going to know. Cash is not going to stand up for you here.
Like you.
No. Well, I explain certain things, you know. I explained to you, Paul. You know, one day,
Your guide for that
Before we
choice,
get surrounded.
yeah,
I think
one
you
day.
figured that one out.
Let me put it this way, Paul. And this will happen one day.
Oh God, you've got a
One day you're going to want to invite a lady to come in your car and take a ride with you.
We'll expose what you really are.
Said lady's first impression is to look inside your. If your car is dirty and filthy and you have like Chick-fil-A box, you know, McDonald's boxes,
Hold
French fries all over the back seat.
Timeouts, Phil. Timeout. You think I
Time
can?
out, what?
You think I could actually afford Chick-fil-A?
Well, you know, I never know. Maybe they were giving buy one get one free. You don't know.
Anyways,
I'm sure you can
I
afford
don't remember
Chick-fil-A.
changing into this.
I know, I'm joking.
But yeah, soda bottles. You know,
Should I be
first thing,
happy about
as
that?
soon as a woman
Yeah.
sees that, they already got an
It
impression
ain't
of
as
it.
bad as yours.
Yeah.
Right off the get-go. That's why it's always important
quiet.
to have a clean car.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So what's
Second,
going on? I'm completely
people come
lost.
over and visit your house,
I told you
be it
before.
family and everything.
Persona user opposes a palace's rule.
You mean to tell me you have never, even with your parents, never cleaned the windows to your room?
A skull?
Your appearance reflects your
No.
inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within.
Oh boy.
Not that you'll get.
So when you look out your window, it's kind of quick, you know, foggy, hazy, and dirty. Huh?
Questions and accept
I
what
don't
you
look
see
out my
for what
window
it
because
is.
the blinds are always closed.
Easy for you to say.
You don't let the light in.
Wait.
What are you, a real-life vampire?
I said to be quiet.
So, Cash, how was your day today?
No.
That's quite sharp of you.
Cash is not gonna protect you.
Relax.
No.
Kamoshida in reality can't possibly
Nova
know
says
about
maybe
what happens here.
Phil, maybe the
shadow
girl
is
likes
the
a dirty
true
guy.
self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they
saying
let
that.
one see.
So, we're okay?
I'm trying to help him here. I'm not trying to make him become a monk and never have an interaction with a woman.
Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait, I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me.
It's always important to have a clean
That's why I
car.
was super
Remember
nice
that,
about
Paul.
teaching you
Remember.
everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh?
Now it's going quiet again.
Are you
Well,
not going to
you
repay the
kinda-
hospitality I showed you?
It's your fault, Phil.
Especially you. You're going
It's
to
my fault. I'm just throwing subject matter out there to end the silence. Let's discuss the fluffiness of Paul's pillow.
Nerve! Is it because I'm not human?
Phil,
Because I'm like a cat?
I'm
Is
going
that why you're
to
making
the
a
next
fool of
time.
me?
No,
I have-
you're not going to destroy your pillow.
Oh no, I never
Yeah.
said that. I never
Yeah,
said
cats being
that.
a cat
I'll
and
keep
all.
this pillow. But
See
when
you
I'm on
around.
camera, I will make sure I find the most unfluffy pillow just for you.
What the hell? Oh,
Then
seriously?
you know I'll make a comment about it.
Dress up like everything's
Exactly.
all hunky-dory. Oh, hell no! Get back here!
But I do admire the fluffiness of your pillow, that you got it to military standards, according to how fluffy it should be.
Returned to the real world. Welcome
Well, that's
back.
because it's a My Pillow. They're always fluffy.
Thank God.
Thank you,
We're
Mike
back.
Lindell.
Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh?
Oh, by the way, did you get your your lightsaber?
You almost said something else.
I said flashlight. But that's what it is.
No,
It's not a flashlight.
I heard an E sounded there, didn't you, Cash?
I told you, Cash is not going to save you. So did you get your lightsaber working?
I got it set up. I just have to send it out, but I got it set up where it's gonna get repaired under warranty.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess you
They're-
don't really show it, huh?
And the best part is, instead of
Damn,
sending it
if
all the
what we
way
saw was
back
for
to
real,
Malaysia,
oh, this is gonna get good.
they
I
have
totally
someone that
remember
can
the
repair
faces
this
of the
stuff
guys
in
Kamoshida was treating like
California.
slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse,
Oh,
Kamoshida will be
interesting.
done.
Yes.
So, want to help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
California stand. Well,
Now that's what I'm talking about.
that's good. Maybe it won't take long to get it fixed.
Hey,
I hope.
so if you're thinking of laying low because you
Depends
got a
on
record,
how much
I don't think
the
that'll
dude
help.
has on his
Everyone
plate.
already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
Or how many flashlights, no, excuse me, lightsaber parts he has available.
Who knows?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't
But
matter
one
if you're a
day,
student
Paul,
or a club.
you will
Badass
take
will
that
just
video
things
and
you don't
watch
agree
it
with.
and
Just
learn
to
how
make
to
it good.
construct your very own lightsaber.
I wanna
I
take
would,
anything say
no joking,
seriously.
all joking
Still,
aside, I would
those
actually like
rumors
to do
about him
that
getting
at some
physical
point.
might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Well, some people have built some good lightsabers just from parts used at your local Lowe's and Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
Now, the one you bought, that is not for fighting, right? That's just a display.
It can be for fighting, and I made sure to buy a blade durable enough for fighting. But I'm not gonna fight it because I want to keep this one nice. So basically, yes and no.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone.
See, I still
could have
have
gone
the
about
other.
it
I
that
still
way.
have the other one. You know that Golden
However, you
Hills
did
one that
not.
I have. I still
There are
have that, and I
merits to
can just
having
duel with that
associates.
one.
That's what you
The
decided.
one that I tried and failed against Mexican Iron Man with.
Am I wrong?
The one where Mexican Iron Man took you to school?
You mean he cheated?
Thou hast acquired.
Did he win?
He struck me square in the chest when I wasn't ready.
Look, I consider it like NASCAR. If you don't get caught, it ain't cheating.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new
Cash,
power.
you're my manager. Come to my defense.
Cash Money ain't gonna say nothing.
But he's my manager. He's supposed to.
He's taking. He knows what he's doing. He's going to remain silent because he knows I'm right.
Grab a bite somewhere.
You had a better chance maybe if you got crit, but Cash Money, no.
Follow me.
No.
I mean, I totally gotta hear about
I mean,
your
that is
past.
true. Crit was actually there at ICC.
What?
But then again,
How much
I don't
shit
know.
can that asshole get?
Maybe Crit will defend you. Maybe.
You are still there, right, Crit?
Yeah.
There you are.
Just hearing your story makes me angry. So,
By the way, speaking of
You're living
ICC,
here now, huh?
my ability to go again this year has
We might be more alike
Kinda
than I
come
originally
up-
thought.
has basically been thrown up in the air because apparently too many people were trying to have off for all of the major weekends, all the major holiday weekends for
The first
my
guy that
job,
made me think that.
and the CEO
I guess
CEO
it's how
got
we're
mad at
treated
that
like
and
a
put
pain
out a
in the
memo
ass by the
saying
people around
no
us.
one's allowed to do
Like
that.
we don't belong. I did something stupid at
Which
school before too.
I'm not saying this is a complaint. For the sake of anyone watching, I'm not saying this is a complaint.
The place
I'm
you're
just
living now
stating
is
an event
in
that happened.
Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely
And
touched
Nova
your food.
says, I need Felix to train me. Yes, I do need Felix Kiros to train me. I haven't heard from him in a while. I need to see how he's doing.
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
Well, if you can't go to Nashville, there's always SummerCon.
I know, but the thing is,
you wait, Kamoshida.
the thing
We're gonna
is,
start right away
I'm going
tomorrow.
to be,
First, let's hit up those guys that
I'm
were
gonna
kept
be
as
upset if
slaves.
I'm not able to go to
The
Nashville
volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh?
because
Shit's
my ticket's
recommended
already
by
paid for.
Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag.
And
they're not
thanks to
refundable?
that, we got no classes
No,
in
they're
the
not
afternoon,
refundable.
and we can walk around unnoticed.
I don't know why they do
Well,
that.
I guess we can work out the details tomorrow.
Here's what I'll do. If indeed I
Come on,
cannot
you
go,
gotta eat more. There's tons of
I
ginger here.
will do some form of giveaway here on the channel
So,
and
about this plan to
send
take down
someone else in
Kamoshida.
my stead. But that's only a maybe for now.
Ah, right.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting
So,
lineup?
Crit, have you played this game Paul's playing?
Just be confident in
No.
yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Cash has.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have
Not
after
really a
all.
type of game I would
More
play.
importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
Oh, after the stream, Paul, I want to discuss
Especially
this
since
game
Eagles
with you,
coming up.
but definitely after.
The game I'm playing now?
No, totally different
Sorry to
game.
interrupt, Zoe.
Okay.
Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
On,
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck. Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today? I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
So, what are your plans for the weekend?
Are you even
Work,
listening to me?
Friday
Just
and
stay away
Saturday.
from bad influences, okay?
And then family time for Sunday on Easter.
Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up.
I'm gonna try to
Go
do
wandering
something that's not con related. I really want to go to Hollywood and go to Mario World.
Yeah?
And I was budgeting that. I'm thinking about working at UPS and applying.
You should.
Any plans for the holiday, Crit?
No. As I said, I might watch, if 10 Commandments is on cable, I'll probably watch that. Although I hate movies with commercials.
Yeah, I can't.
But I do like, I'm with you, I do like 10 Commandments.
I have never seen that movie all the way through.
You never seen from start to finish the 10 Commandments?
Nope, never finished it.
With Charlton Heston?
Nope. You okay?
That's like a must see. It is like every Passover / Good Thursday, Good Friday. That's a must.
All right.
That and the Jesus of Nazareth TV show that had what were they? 3-hour long episodes.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight.
The man that plays Jesus in that, his eyes are very
accustomed to this place.
How can I say it? They're hypnotizing.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with...
I would recommend when you get a chance to watch the 10 Commandments, and if you ever get a chance to watch Jesus of Nazareth.
Okay.
You can see that for free on YouTube.
With others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger
Hold
the
on a
bonds that
second.
surround you, the
I
more
just saw
power your
something
personas will
really
gain.
disturbing come across my notifications on my iPad.
You better rack that noggin of yours.
Apparently
and get
the
them on
rapper
your side.
Coolio
We'll change that into
has
power.
passed away. Have you guys heard this?
This is a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
How long ago was this?
Like maybe 2 years ago, 3 maybe.
Should be
Died in
prepared to use
September.
even myself.
Oh.
or your
Okay, well,
ambitions will not come to fruition.
basically, I just now found out,
We
thanks
have a
to
deal, then.
a notification from Snowdub's channel talking about how he allegedly died from fentanyl.
I'll do it.
I am thou.
What?
Thou art I.
That'll do it.
Acquired a new vow.
People shouldn't be taking animal tranquilizer.
Rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Oh, by the way, Phil, I meant to talk to you about this, but I want to update some of the scores that I gave for the Black Sabbath albums when we did our stream on that. So, I'm talking the one that really grew on me after the second and honestly third playthrough of it was Mob Rules.
Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
As great as
Now
an
this
album
conversation's over.
Heaven and
Get
Hell
lost,
is,
inmate.
Mob Rules might actually have surpassed it as my favorite of specifically the Dio Sabbath albums.
How annoying. We've barely started high school.
I can understand
they're
that.
making us play a volleyball rally.
Like,
and why are they pitting us
I
against
love,
the teacher team?
don't get me wrong, I love
Kamoshida's gonna
Bill
crush
Ward
us.
as a drummer,
We get to see his technique
but when
live and
Vinny
in
Appice
person,
took
though.
his
We should
place,
totally get spiked on.
it truly
Yeah,
did
okay.
take the band
You're
to
gonna
a
get your
whole new
face
level.
smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practice?
Vinny and his brother are two good, great drummers in rock and roll.
Yeah, I found that out too, that his brother Carmine Appice almost
Okay,
joined
quiet
Black
down.
Sabbath instead of Vinny.
What'd you say?
Carbide Appice?
No. Carmine goes a piece. Vinny Appice. Carmine a piece.
But they're the same last name. Wouldn't you say them the same?
I'm only telling you what the brother said.
Okay, fine. It doesn't make sense, but I'll respect it. But yeah, basically, he almost joined Black Sabbath, but didn't, and Vinny took his place. Why do you think that was?
Money, contract. Just not the right situation.
Like, was he, like, already in another band or something?
Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty much, and I think he eventually goes and does a tour without it.
Right?
I see. Alright, let me ask you this one, Phil. Who do you think is, out of all of them, the single best drummer that Sabbath ever had?
Hard to say. Because one thing, they had some great drummers.
They did, you know, Bill Ward, Vinny Appice, Cozy Powell, I want to say Eric Singer?
Well, he's the only double bass drummer they had.
Huh.
I don't think Cozy Powell was a double bass drummer. He was
Maybe
a single
not.
bass. But Bryan Singer was, if you listen to that,
Here too. Get to know each other better, my ass.
what was that album after Seven Star?
Eternal Idol.
And how he acted
I
like
liked Eternal Idol.
about Mishima.
Yeah. Funny enough, that is the only Tony Martin album on iTunes. They don't carry Headless Cross, not like I'd buy it
Now's our
anyways.
chance to go
They
look for
don't
the guys
carry
we saw with
Tear, they
slaves
don't carry
yesterday.
Cross Purposes, and
Let's
they
look
don't
for the
carry
faces we
Forbidden.
saw at the castle. All the
I
members of
think
the team
because
should
they were under a
Someone
different
discovered about
record
Kamoshida's
label.
Physical abuse. Just you
Okay.
wait.
So that will explain why.
Oh, you're coming with me too. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D. So let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can
I
get
think
on top.
the
People have been avoiding me
Eternal
like
Idol was the last under Warner Brothers,
Huh.
and the rest were under another organization.
I believe IRS Records.
Yeah. So IRS has control over it.
Right.
They are the ones that decide to re-release. If they decide to do a change of the album cover, you know, anything of that nature, the record company.
Right. Which
so however turns.
I would like to see tier and cross purposes come to iTunes. Headless Cross, you know my thoughts, and Forbidden, no one cares.
What?
There are some diehards that do.
Volleyball rally?
Yeah, I just can't say that I'm one of them.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle. You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want? It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell him.
We lost cash money.
Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Well, I think I am going to head out, guys.
All right, see you later, man.
I'm gonna make it to Dairy Queen before they close.
All right. Get me a Buster Bar.
That's exactly what I'm gonna get. A bar.
Don't tell Matt Rissman. Make sure that you don't tell Matt Rissman that Phil McCracken is getting Buster Bars. I would certainly hate for Matt Rissman to find that out.
Yeah, well...
Hold on, Phil.
What's up?
Well, you wanted to talk to me, so I'll,
I was going to talk to you. I was going to talk to you later tonight. You said
everything okay, guys?
Oh no, it's nothing bad.
Nothing bad. No.
Okay.
Besides, Crit trying to take over the world, like and gain a brain, if you remember that correctly. So, but yeah, I'll give you a yell later, Crit, and Paul, I will talk to you later. Dairy Queen calls me.
Alright.
Yo, good night.
See you later, man.
Later.
Who cares?
I can't do it.
Can I talk to you for a sec? It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time? We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up? Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second?
It's Cash Money.
Sakamoto?
Cash is back.
You too. Come on, we just
You
wanna
just
chat.
missed Phil leaving Cash. He went to
Kamoshida's
go
been
get some
coaching
Buster
you,
Bars.
huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse?
That's not really what he meant to do, is it?
Certainly not. What are you talking all
according to
polite
him,
for?
it was.
Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima,
Sure they
are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble,
I've
and
gotten
you'll be
all the
gone
way
from the
to
school for sure.
I've gotten pretty far in the original game on PS4.
Same goes for you. Didn't
I
the
know they
principal
changed.
tell you to keep
They
in
added
line?
another character in this one and did some other cool stuff. I bought this one finally.
Nice.
Just don't get in the way.
Persona
of
is
my
one of those
practice.
games.
All
I can
these
buy
unsettling
probably
rumors
at
are
least a
making
few
the students
times. Some
anxious
of the
after all.
Uncharted games, some other
That's your own goddamn
Yeah.
fault.
Especially if they add
This
things.
won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no
So
point.
I'm curious, Paul.
Huh?
Even though you were playing on
Proving
easy
that he's
before this
physically
game,
abusing
how
us
many hearts did you
is
actually
meaningless.
change
Everybody knows.
before?
Principal, our parents.
I got all the
They
way
all
up
know,
to
and
Palace
they won't keep quiet
number
about it.
5
This has gotta be a joke.
before I, even on easy mode, hit
don't
too big of a
understand what I'm
roadblock
going
and
through.
decided to start
Shouldn't
over
you
and
of all
grind out a
people
little
know
bit
that
more.
nothing's going to help.
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
I still haven't gotten the golden ending, the best ending on Persona 4 Golden. Do not, I recommend do not, and I repeat, do not play Persona 4 Golden on the hardest difficulty. Oof. Some of
I
those
don't play.
boss
I don't
fights-
play anything on hard difficulty, Cash. You know that.
I know, but oh man, don't just don't do it. I mean,
All
it's
right.
brutal.
All right.
I didn't realize I was putting myself into some kind of hell.
By the way, Cash, have I told you how I like to trigger my cousin Trevor, who got me into these games, by the way? But have I told you how I like to trigger my cousin by intentionally mixing up the games, the names of these games? Like calling this game Persona 5 Golden or calling Persona 4 Persona 4 Royal.
Yes, to aggravate people who love these games.
Yeah. Phone fell out of my pockets.
This game the one drawback I would say for Persona 5, as much as I love this game, I do love it, is that the cat tells you to go to sleep. It's like, shut up, cat. they lock you in that. I hate that stuff. Like, you can only do so much in a day. Before the cat's like, oh, you can't do any more. It's like,
yeah. By the way, I'm gonna be sending you something real quick, Cash, about that.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Okay.
Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
Alright, I just sent it. I thought you'd like that.
Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I love
I should get going.
Yes.
Shiho, are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna review the anime for this game at some point.
The animation is not as good as the game.
I know.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
And again, for those that are just now tuning in, yes, this game drastically
I'm in the way, aren't I?
violates my
Sorry.
no cussing rule, but I can't do anything about it.
Well, this is a mature game.
I really
I
am
know.
sorry, though. I must have spaced
Also,
out.
fair warning, there's going to be some
You don't look
monsters
familiar.
that we'll
Could
just
you be
say
that
aren't
transfer
quite
student from
safe
Class
for
D?
work.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
Are you gonna hide under the covers?
No.
I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
Yeah, it's still aggravating.
I know.
Some of the critics like to attack
But
this game.
seriously,
Well, why
isn't there
isn't it
something
like
we
this?
can
It
do?
needs to be like
No
this.
way I'm
It's
gonna
like, you
give in
didn't
like
like this
this.
game, shut
Can
up.
you think
Are
of
you talking about the
anything?
diversity stuff?
There's a lot of stupid stuff.
So
Well,
you
more
want to tell them
so,
about the castle?
certain
They'd
things
never
in
believe
Persona
us.
4 Golden.
Have any
'Cause the
other
gamer and
ideas?
some other people
Like, I just...
stop him, so-
I'm confused why people are giving the Mario movie a hard time.
Because they don't like the fact that it's about capitalism. That's what I heard.
It's capitalism,
and I think it's also the fact that they don't like Chris Pratt.
Is there any meaning to?
Yes.
He's not bad. He's not bad in it.
They don't like. They don't like him because of his religious views and such.
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice.
Although I'll be honest, anyone could have played Mario.
How dare you up and
It's
leave
me,
the other
Mario.
day?
The cat's talking.
Does his voice change a little bit like this?
Yes.
It does.
Well,
What happened when I came to
well,
this world?
he does the Mario like the actual Yahoo! But it's actually a joke. The whole thing is they're honing up the Italian stereotype for the trailer, and they're like, "Oh, did you really need to use that voice?" And then the original voice of Mario appears. He's like, "Ah, yeah."
That's not really spoiling.
It's not a spoiler, but
It really is more.
they basically explained the voice in the first 5 minutes.
I heard you mention something about witnesses.
And
shut up.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
I mean, there's not much to spoil. It's Mario. It's Mario. There are some things I won't say happen, but if you've seen the trailers, unfortunately, most likely you probably know that the one thing they didn't show a lot from the trailers compared to was a lot of Jack Black as Bowser. Because I thought Jack Black was the funniest part of the whole movie.
What the hell's going on?
He fits Bowser so well. I thought.
Is it for real?
You're quite the
I was so like.
Hey, tell us more.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna real quick put on my conspiracy theory hat.
Stick it in your bag for now.
And there's probably nothing really to base this off of, but isn't it funny that two things involving Jack Black come out the same day? This newest episode of The Mandalorian and Mario.
Enough of that.
I don't mind him being in Mario. I just don't care. I don't know why he's.
It has to do with what this
Isn't George Lucas like against celebrities?
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida
I haven't heard one way or another about it, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was, and I can agree with him because seeing those celebrities, regardless of who, seeing any celebrity of that, you are going to have to really try and make them feel authentic to Star Wars.
Castle were no more.
Me and Pacific.
I had this argument with my dad. He was like, "Oh, you don't like Christopher Lloyd?" And I'm like, "It's not that. It's just he's in the same episode as Lizzo and Jack Black. It's like, how can I not?"
For real? He's gonna turn good?
I really would like to know what exactly
is that
does
really
Lizzo
getting
even
back
know
at him?
about Star Wars?
Erasing a palace essentially
To me, it's
means
just a
forcing
gimmick.
the owner
It's
to have
just
a
another
change of
gimmick,
heart.
and if you don't
However,
like it, then they're
even though
ready
their
to
warped
attack.
wants
and it's just-
disappear,
How can you not
crimes
like
they
this?
committed
Right,
remain.
exactly.
Kamoshida will become unable to bear the
And
weight
then
of
how
his
could you
crimes.
like this with Mario? There's no story. It's just capitalism.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace
There actually
no longer
is a story.
forget
Mario
what
feels he's little.
Not only will we be able
GameSpot
to
liked
bring
it a lot.
Kamoshida
I'm
down,
guessing IGN liked
won't
it a
even
lot.
be a
I wouldn't.
There
trace of our
actually is a thing. The whole thing is Mario feels like he's little, and that's kind of the.
True.
But it is the same as the games. I mean, there's not much. There's not.
By stealing
Actually,
the treasure
no,
house
it's
with it.
different. Although I can't.
I'll tell you more once
I
you
feel
agree
like
to go
the
ahead with this.
people complaining about
It's my
Peach are
most
gonna be
valuable
petty
secret
because she
plan,
acts the
girl.
same way she
You
did
wanna help
in the
me out? I'll
'90s
gladly
comics,
teach you.
where she's like doing all karate stuff.
Luck's running dry looking for witnesses.
Yeah,
So we
that
have no choice but to go along.
I can see where people might complain about that, but it doesn't bother me either, because let's face it, she wasn't just the simple damsel in distress in, say, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. She was fighting right alongside Mario,
I mean,
Luigi, and
there's-
Toad.
Right. There's one more
It's
thing I
funny,
should
like,
tell
look
you.
at this stuff. I'm
If we
looking at
erase a
critic
palace,
reviews right now.
There's
The
no
fact
doubt
that
that
it's
the
at
person's
47
distorted desires will be erased as
consequence, who
well.
the hell is
But
consequence?
desires are what we all need in
Entertainment
order to survive.
Weekly,
The will to
Atlantic didn't
sleep,
like this. Oh,
eat, fall in love. those sorts of things.
Screen Crush.
What
Who the
are
hell
you
is
getting
Screen
at?
Crush?
all of those
RogerEbert.com
yearnings were to
didn't like
vanish,
this.
I don't know
I would
why
just
they're
think
using
someone who
Roger
shut
Ebert's
down
website.
entirely.
He's
They may
been
even
passed
die if
away
they're
for.
not given proper care.
It's actually I think it's disgraceful that they're still posting
You
reviews on
listen
his
to everything
website
I have to say
because it.
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those
Like,
kinds
the
of
moment that
risks?
he passed away, they should have
Hey,
retired it.
What do you think?
Maybe he wanted to keep it going. This is not even a
For
local
real?
review. This is just somebody else who works for that
I come all this way and this is
IndieWire
what I get.
gave it a 75.
It's not like anyone will ever
IGN
find
gave
out.
it an 80. That seems about.
That's not the point.
Collider liked
If we just
it.
go around secretly
Consequence,
doing
The
whatever
Wrap,
we want,
70.
we'd be no better than that effing
Rolling
Kamoshida.
Stones gave it a 70.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting
Okay,
all
so
worked
more
up for
people
nothing.
felt there needed to be
Damn it.
potential for more variety.
I'll try and
gave it a
see if I can
70.
figure out
Hollywood
another way.
Reporter gave
Come
it
on,
a 7.
let's get out of here.
Entertainment Weekly gave it a 67 or something.
And of course, Rotten Tomatoes gave it something like 47%.
Yeah, that's the critic score.
Yeah.
But 8.7. Not that I'm saying you should just listen to Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic. I want to make that very clear. But the fans are really enjoying this. Well, it's good. I don't know if the critics loved the Sonic movies either, and those were quite enjoyable. Both.
Yeah.
Of them.
You should see how big Hook's at 30% on there.
Hook is in the Robin Williams movie?
Yes.
Rufio!
I like. Boy, I don't know why anyone could hate that movie. So. No, I'm sure Peter Pan and Wendy will get like a good store.
Yeah, because it's brave and diverse.
You got that right. Yeah.
New York Post said this was a soulless
What?
ploy
Soulless?
to sell us merchandise that doesn't bother to disguise its creativity.
Of course. I'm sure if it was Disney, same way. I'm sure they would. Oh,
not New York Post. They
give
would
it a
rip it
rest?
too. But that's
I told you,
that's something.
I'm not feeling up to it.
I don't know, but
Wait,
these
what?
movies aren't for everyone,
That's
and
not
they're more
what
for
you
the
promised.
fans. Critics are not
You
always
call
going to be
yourself
right
a
about it.
teacher?
Yeah,
This has
not to
nothing
mention,
to do with Shiho.
critics are human beings, flesh and blood just like we are. So why are we placing them on a pedestal and taking their word as gospel when they're literally just opinions? And everyone, like, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one.
It's just, I want people, the best reviews,
you
even
listening?
user reviews that I've seen, they break down the game. They say these are the pros that they liked and these are the cons. And I like that.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
And then they go into details.
No,
Phil just popped in
I
the
was out
chat
of
saying,
line.
enjoying my Buster
Sorry.
Bar. Good. You can enjoy it with us, you know.
So,
in the Discord.
how much did you hear?
It's alright, you can do what you want.
See, that is true. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Well, see you later.
In Rolling Stones, which they can be a pain in the ass with.
The Rolling Stone lost all credibility with me when they came out with a really terrible top 100 guitar players of all time list, and and put people like Alex Lifeson on the list at super low at like 98, and put people that were like, for people that know Rush, they know how good of a guitarist Alex Lifeson is. And yet they claim that John Lennon
Just leave me alone.
and Jack White are better guitar players than Alex Lifeson
Why?
and James Hetfield.
Why do you keep worrying
That
about
doesn't
me?
make sense.
What the heck?
James is a rhythm guy, obviously.
I really don't get you.
But yes, he can definitely. The man
I don't
can
have
play.
anything to talk about with you.
No, Jack.
It was
I'll
just
say
an
this: Jack White puts on a really good show. Where would I put him in a 100? I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't.
I don't know. I had a big grin just watching Mario.
Thank you very much.
Good.
I'm glad, man.
You've heard
That's
the
good.
rumors,
That's always
haven't
good.
you? About Mr. Kamoshida.
Oh.
Everyone says we're getting it on. But
This
that's
Mario
so
is a
not true.
loser. I gotta stop.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's not.
I avoided giving him my number for the
He,
longest
well,
time.
he is for, again, the whole thing is
told me
he's
to go to
small
his
and he's a
place after
human in
this.
like a magical world.
I know what it means.
Mario's a loser. Where do you see that
I turned him
article at?
down. He said he'd take
do you
my
want me to
friend
send
off
you
as
the
a
Rolling
regular on the
Stones
team.
article?
Oh, of course.
I've been telling
Mario's a
myself this is all
loser.
for Shiho's sake.
But then he said he's
I
not
can't
really a
take it
loser.
anymore.
Life isn't as binary as a video game.
No.
But the film's version of
I've had
Mario
enough of this.
lives at home
I
with his
hate
folks,
him,
a group
but
of...
still,
I don't
Shiho's my
need
best friend.
Awesome.
She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I
Why is
saying?
Rolling Stones trying to compare this to...
I barely even talked to you before.
I'm saying this review, Chris.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking
Oh, you
about
banana
you,
shake.
but I just
Don't put
see
it right there. Don't. Shit. That's where the. What do you call it? The plug is. Yeah.
Someone.
Is that your dad you're talking to?
Yeah, he was putting my
Kinda had a
shake near the
feeling
no-no
we're all just
spot.
exaggerations.
Hello, Mr. Crit's dad, if you can hear us.
He left. He can't hear you.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like,
But I was
forget about me.
telling Paul here, I want to go to Mario World or Universal
As if something like that would ever
sometime. Not, hopefully soon. I don't always have to travel just to go to the convention.
Yeah, when we get the Mario World here on the East Coast, I do want to go and see it at some point.
I would love to come to
wasn't
Disney
asking
World.
for a
It's just the
serious
problem is it's just way too expensive. It's like $1,000
now.
to go.
I'm gonna head home.
Not to mention travel fare.
Yes, yeah.
Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I
We're
have
about
to
to
go.
see a very sad scene here. Right, Cash?
On.
Cash, you still there?
Yeah.
A very sad scene's coming up soon, isn't it?
You're late. Where have you been?
Yeah. Didn't I say yes before? I don't know. Whatever.
I
Just
didn't
don't
hear
come
you.
running to me when you get arrested. That'll be it for you, remember? By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you? Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are 3 branches in our government. The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary. This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind? No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option. You'd be better off just listening to me.
Did I just hear a cat just now?
Meow!
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
If you only knew I'm reading this too.
Rolling Stone.
Hey, what's that?
Enough! This is a classroom!
Wait, she's going to jump!
Suzui? Shiho? For real?
Come on,
is that?
Hey! Stay in your seats! Do not step foot outside of this room.
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shio Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
It's Phil McCracken.
He's back.
Cash.
She jumped!
Calm down! Back to your seats!
When I add how good a Buster Bar can be.
A Buster Bar can be good.
Yes.
And I like how you say
what's going
that,
on?
Phil.
We should head to the courtyard, too.
Literally seconds after in game, we see a girl jump from the roof.
She wanted a Buster Bar.
Perhaps, but perhaps not.
I think she wanted a Buster Bar.
Hey, I've got to get past here.
Huh? Don't push me!
Sorry, coming through. This sucks.
Either that or she saw an episode of P-Card and decided to end it all now.
What's wrong with these people?
What really happened
We
was
need
she was
someone to
getting
go with her.
abused by
Are
one
there
of her
any
teachers
teachers
and couldn't
around?
take it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not in
mentally
charge
abused.
of her class, though.
Yes.
I blame Cash Money.
Principal Kobayakawa.
If only I had that power.
Please hurry.
You know, there are some people in this world that, you know,
I'm sorry.
they get triggered just by seeing something. You know,
I can't take this anymore.
Cash Money gets triggered by seeing Redhead. And, you know,
We've buried that joke already.
did we?
We did.
Did we?
We've seen Red Sonja.
And you have to admit, Bridget Nelson looked good as a redhead.
Yes. Even if she can't really act in that movie.
You're not watching her, just that.
That guy. Hey, wasn't Mishima acting weird? We're gonna make him talk this time.
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home yet.
That hurts. Why'd you run like that, huh? I didn't run. She jumped and tried to kill herself. Leave me alone. He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted.
Wow, if I knew that me talking would make everybody go silent, would do it a lot more often.
Mr. Kamoshida! Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too. To the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them. So the physical punishment thing was for real. And yesterday, He called Suzui out of the blue. She didn't make any mistakes or anything. Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been worse than usual. He didn't... That son of a bitch! I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida. Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor.
Really?
He went into the PE faculty office. Let's hurry. We have to go after him.
This is impossible.
Don't put it on me.
Huh?
You bastard! The hell did you do to that girl?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me!
That is enough!
What you did wasn't coaching.
What did you say?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
You're going on and on about things you have no proof of. Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about!
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking, what can you do? We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement? There's no chance of her getting better, I hear. Oh, the poor girl.
No. I can't be. You goddamn...
This again? Does this mean we need to have yet another case of self-defense?
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch! Why are you stopping me? But still!
Oh, you're stopping him? What a surprise. There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me? Oh, you can. But of course you can. Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
What? You can't make a decision like that!
Who would seriously consider what scum like you say? You threatened me too, Mishima, so you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you on the team. You act like you're a victim. But you leaked his criminal records, didn't you? It's all over the internet, correct? How terrible.
Mishima? He told me to do it. I had no choice.
Now, are we finished here? You're all expelled. You're done for. Your futures are mine to take. Now get out of my sight.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this! Huh? Oh, right. We have that.
Huh? Have you lost your minds? You worthless kids aren't making any sense. But sure, go ahead and try. After all, you'll have plenty of time to kill until expulsion.
We can't waste any time. We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole.
We're not beating him up. We're simply stealing his distorted desires. Can I assume that you've made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I have. Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
And you? Then it's settled.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard? You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
Huh? What? Were you just pretending to know?
Is it true that you're getting expelled? Everyone's talking about it.
That asshole's at it again. So you came all this way to tell us that?
You're going to deal with Kamoshida? let me in on it too. I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
But it does! Shiho's my...
I said don't get in our way!
That was harsh.
We can't take her somewhere like that.
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy. Women can be much bolder than men at times.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
Crit, did you say something?
The moment we cross over, we'll treat each other like phantom thieves.
Hallelujah.
So I hope you're ready.
Ah.
Huh? Phantom thieves?
Those who covertly sneak in and stylishly steal treasure. That is what we become.
That sounds kinda cool. So we just gotta say the school, Kamoshida's name, and castle. And then we end up in Bizarro World. How the hell's all this work? Someone make it? That's kinda creepy, but seems useful enough. We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
Let's go.
They really are going to do something. They're doing something on their phone? A name... school? Huh?
All right, time to bust on through.
What is this?
Takamaki?
That voice... Sakamoto? And are you...
Why are you here?
How should I know? What's going on? Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
I see. Perhaps she was dragged in because of that app thing. If multiple people can enter with the person who uses it, it stands to reason it'll pull anyone nearby.
For real?
Wait, so this is related to Kamoshida?
Anyways, you gotta leave!
No!
The shadows are going to find us if you make a scene.
No way! It talked? Oh my god! It's a monster cat!
Monster?
You better explain what's going on! I won't leave until you do!
Looks like we gotta force her. But how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we came in. That's how it worked last time, right?
Oh yeah! Can you lend me a hand?
What are you...
We'll explain after everything's over.
Hey! And just where are you touching?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean... That's not important.
You guys, seriously? Ah!
We better be careful from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
Shut up. Ah, jeez. Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right? Lady An. The shadows have noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it? We're counting on you, Joker.
Joker? That a nickname?
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name. What kind of stupid phantom thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that. And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace. It's just a precaution.
So, why is he Joker?
Because he's our trump card when it comes to fighting strength. It's settled then. Next up is you, Ryuji. You'll be... let's see... Thug.
Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself! When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kinda like it. What if we named me after this?
Cash money.
Why not Skull then?
Cowboy Bebop is 25.
Skull.
What
do we do about this one's code name?
Cowboy Bebop is 25.
25.
How about
I mean the price?
Mona?
No,
Well, if
it's
Joker
25.
thinks it's easier to call me that, then I'll go with it.
25th anniversary is this
From
year.
here on
Oh
out,
yeah,
Joker,
right.
Skull,
You said
and Mona.
25.
You need to
You
be
didn't say
absolutely
25th.
thorough
Ah.
about using those code names from now on.
Now, where's that Netflix Bebop season 2?
Never gonna
Right.
happen.
Time to go steal this treasure.
I think
Make
we'll
it
get
fast, boy.
Cowboy Bebop on Netflix season 2 when we get season 2 of Santa Inc.
No. Oh. Santa Inc. That show got removed. Disappeared. Yeah.
Wait, they actually took it down from Netflix?
No, it was on HBO.
No,
Matt.
it was on,
HBO
got
Plus.
removed. Tax
HBO
write-off.
Max, excuse me.
Good.
Tax write-off, yeah. Thanks to Zaslav.
Hey, look. Ain't that...
Those intruders the other day were quite entertaining. However, I can't allow that trash
All right.
to ransack my
All right,
castle.
Paul. It's time for the final showdown.
Strengthen
You
the
ready?
security, kill 'em
Yeah.
on sight. I'll reward whoever
Wait,
brings
no
me
it's
their
not.
heads.
I still got a ways to go.
Praise be to King Kamoshida! Death to the intruders!
No, but this is the final one. I think this is when you're gonna
Hey, Mona,
fight.
Can't
Not
we just
quite.
beat the crap out
There's
of him and call it
This
a
Close,
is the one
aren't
where
we?
we rescue
Look at all
On.
those soldiers, idiot.
Oh,
It'd be
yeah.
suicide. And I'm sure you don't want a repeat of last time. Besides, don't you want him to confess his sins? There's no point beating him up. We need to steal his materialized desires. The
Dang it, I was a
treasure.
little off. Fuck.
Fine.
It's okay.
So where is it?
It has to be somewhere in the depths of this castle. Let's infiltrate further in while he's out here.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quick.
You never got all the way to Hawaii, did you?
I did
First
on my
time? Oh, you
I
did.
did on my first playthrough, but I haven't been back since.
What? Damn it.
Remember how I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks? I'll teach you their practical use now. There's another use for hold-ups, besides simply defeating enemies. Shadows are beings born from people's hearts, so naturally they can talk, too. In other words, you can communicate with them. Get it? If you talk to them when they're cornered, they might offer
Oh, that's
money or
right. Now I
items
remember.
since they don't
On
wanna
had.
die.
Yeah, that's right. On is with you when you fight Kamoshida.
We just, and this is the
In
part
fact,
where she
talking
gets
has a
snuck
better
in
chance
and
of scoring
sent to that
something
one.
great, as opposed to just offing
I can't
them.
exactly say the word, but you know what type of dungeon.
Well then, let's do the first step. Knock all the... We're all locked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Since you never played any of the SMT games, Paul, that's where this series first started before Persona.
I'm told, and I
Or
also,
you're told by your cousin. Okay.
Yeah, my cousin has literally ran this entire series and Shin Megami Tensei by me.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm told nowadays that Persona is
something
actually the
along those
more
lines.
popular of the two.
Now let it be money or items. Just cough it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You just have to get used to the combat and stuff.
Right.
Well, wait, what? This isn't how I was planning this to go. If that's the case, I guess it's time for you to go to hell. For real? Sorry, but we're in a hurry.
Yeah, Persona is probably more popular than
What the?
SMT, but SMT, some of the art has changed. A bit too feminine for me.
Right.
But it's a little weird. I have the SMT game, but it never came to SMT 5. It only was on Nintendo and Switch. I don't think it ever came to PC.
What was that just now?
I don't think it did.
What happened?
For real?
Come! Pixie! You're mine!
Is that the shadow from earlier? Don't tell me. Did you take in the shadow's appearance and powers as a persona?
Persona!
Yeah, fine. Give me a break. Huh? Besides that,
How's your what if coming?
I honestly have been kind of sidetracked.
oh,
Ah, crap.
here.
I made the wrong choice.
Not great, but not bad.
So we gotta do that over again.
Holy!
Doesn't matter.
Hey,
I know.
He sealed the enemies. He's such a feedy. Of course it is. Only one heart exists per person, so normally a person can only have one persona. All right.
Help!
All right. Let's see if I can. We're gonna go back and try that fight again, because I wanted to actually capture that person.
What?
So we'll just fast forward through all that stuff.
Remember how there's a shadows? In other words, if in fact, well then. We're all locked down! That was incredible, Joker! What? What was that just now? What happened?
For real? Let's go.
Do some of these what if Star Wars channels even like write good stories?
Is that the... Don't tell me.
They churn out so much content.
I don't know, but I will say this. I have intentionally not been watching those. That way I can make sure that whatever story I come up with is actually mine, instead of influenced by someone else's. Make sense?
Yes, that's the best approach.
Give me a break.
Although I just think some of these what if, I listened to one, it was so edgy and over the top, like, I feel like they use Chat GPT to lazily produce some of these horrible ideas. I don't know.
Persona! One more persona!
I I don't necessarily agree if Padme survived Revenge of the Sith that all of a sudden Anakin would become good and go on a crusade against the Emperor. That's kind of silly.
Hey, Mona.
I know exactly what video and what YouTuber you're talking about.
He sealed the... He's such a... Oh, alright.
And I didn't get that guy again, so we're gonna try this again. I know, I'm redoing it again, but like I said, it helps my progression to actually capture that guy, so we're gonna try one more time.
Damn it.
Remember how I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks? There's an... Shadows are beings born from people's hearts, so naturally they can talk, too. In other words, you can communicate. In fact, talking has a better chance of scoring something great, as opposed to just offing them. Well then, let's do the first step. We're all locked down! That was incredible, Joker!
And I've looked at the network of some of these channels that churn out what-if ideas.
What's going on?
If that's how you make low effort and you make that amount of money, well, good on you. I never want to aspire to be that person. So I don't think anyone should.
What was that just now?
I understand where you're coming from, Crit, and I do agree. But that is not why I'm doing the what if. I'm doing it because I feel like I genuinely have a story to tell.
No. I understand that. The thing is, I just think some of these channels that produce endless what-ifs every other day, they're not putting a lot of thought in it or creativity. And it makes me feel like they're just asking a certain chatbot to produce the scripts for them. But I will tell you, like you, I'm gonna start doing what ifs, and I'm working with a couple people, and I never want to be as... I never want to...
Let's go.
I just think if you're gonna do something, put passion in it. Don't just write something on the top of your head and call it a day. Alright.
I agree.
Give me a break.
You agree with that, Cash?
Let's chill.
Oh, Cash
Seems reasonable.
Besides that.
Oh, where is it?
Dumb kid.
Oh, great, I screwed it up again.
This'll hurt.
Shit!
What's wrong?
With the persona! Get ready!
Yeah, he's
Persona!
fine, buddy.
You're mine! Persona!
Holy...
Okay, you know what? We will just keep moving along.
Hey, Mona! What was that about? What did Joker do?
He sealed the enemy's appearance and powers into his mask, and made it his new persona. Is such a feat even possible? Even I've never seen anyone pull that off. Of course it is! Only one heart exists per person, so normally a person can only have one persona. Incredible! That ability will give us a huge advantage in battle. Alright, try to do that even more if the opportunity arises. You better help out too, Skull.
Hell yeah! We'll hold every last one of them up!
I like you even more now. I really do have something special after all.
Yeah.
Joker! A treasure chest! Let's open it!
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Go! Gun should work fine. Persona! Zoro, show your might! Witness my resolve! One more! That's it! My persona!
Losers.
Nice work, team!
All right, level up. Okay.
One enemy! Let's do it!
It's time. There.
They're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Yeah, fine. Give me a break. Hey! Hey now! Huh? Hey!
There we go. That's better.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Okay.
There's two enemies!
Persona!
Don't underestimate them!
Persona!
Alright, this time we're gonna
Go
get some
down.
money off these guys.
Looking cool, Joker!
Ah, well. Here. How's that? Bye.
Now's the time to retreat!
Okay. Whoa! All right. Hey, look!
This is that place from earlier. What's up with this app? Just said the word Sakamoto said, and I ended up...
Princess?
Huh?
Princess!
Aren't there even more shadows here than before? Just getting this far has been a real pain in my ass.
It's all because you guys provoked Kamoshida, you know. Still, he seems to be awfully on guard.
Anyways, how are we supposed to steal that treasure thing?
Don't be so hasty. First, we'll need to secure an infiltration route.
What?
A path to the treasure's location. But honestly, I think we'll need a little more manpower in order to accomplish this. At the very least, one more person would be nice.
Hey, you say you don't have your memories and all, but somehow you still know about that kind of stuff? Do you think this thing's really got amnesia?
At least you're a step above that moron.
Don't call me a moron! You sure talk big, but what if it turns out you're just some stray cat in the end?
That can't be.
Still, why was a princess in such an odd place?
Princess?
I could have sworn we were pursuing the readings of an intruder.
It doesn't matter now. We must take it back to King Kamoshida.
Who's this princess they're talking about?
I should probably look into this.
And yet another question goes unanswered. Stuff like the castle and that navigation app are mysterious, but Morgana's got them both beat. Oh, crap, sorry. What was I again? Oh, yeah, Skull.
This is bad.
That was fast.
Your friend, Lady An. She's been taken by shadows!
Wait, what? We sent her home earlier.
If Lady An does indeed have the app, it could be possible.
Oh no. Don't tell me it got put on hers just like mine. Damn it! We let her out for her own safety and she just came back in by herself. Damn it.
Yes! Okay, let's go.
Is this some kind of filming? Who's in charge here?
This way!
Damn.
Look, I'll apologize
I forgot
for
we're on
taking the
stream.
armor without permission.
It's alright.
She totally
You're just channeling your inner
Let's
King
hurry.
Butt Ripper,
We have
right?
to save her. Now then.
No, I was channeling something. I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think of this guy, Cash? Just randomly says that in the middle of a live stream.
I don't know.
Yes!
What's all this about? Seriously, I'm gonna call the cops!
So, this is the intruder.
Kamoshida? Who's that? More importantly, what is this place? Why is the school turned into something like this?
I can't believe you mistook my An for someone like her. Are you afraid?
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
I do as I please here. After all, this is my castle. The world of my desires.
What the? Wait, is this some red light district?
What a lively slave.
This isn't funny! Enough of the bullshit, Kamoshida!
The girls decided to tell me off. What do you think of that?
Talking back is like totally unforgivable.
In that case, she should be executed. Now then, how should I play with you? Shall I tear you into little pieces?
Are you kidding me?
This is effed up. Is that what he thinks of the girls on the volleyball team?
Hey, that's...
Takamaki!
Just when I was about to start enjoying myself.
What's the deal with this guy?
You little...
How many times are you gonna come back? I bet you just like those thieves. You came because you're pissed at me, huh? But, I forget that chick's name. But it's your fault she jumped, you know.
Huh?
You were so reluctant to throw yourself onto me that I had her take your place.
You bastard!
No!
Take one more step and I'll kill her on the spot.
Damn it!
Just sit back and enjoy the dismantlement show.
No, don't!
Maybe I'll start with the clothes.
You're such a perv!
Hey, what are we gonna do? Takamaki!
Is this... my punishment for what
By the
happened
way,
to
since
Shiho.
it's nearly midnight,
That's
4
more
a.m.,
like it. You should have
as
looked
soon
like
as I
this
get
from
to
the
a safe
start.
spot, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down for the night.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're playing for another 10 hours. Come on, let's go.
Cash, I'm only human.
You lie to yourself.
I played Red Dead Redemption 2
You're right.
for 10 hours. I played.
Toy with me.
You know, I had a friend that played
What was I
Skyrim for 3
thinking?
days straight.
It's like I always say.
And no, it's not
slaves should
Phil, by
just
the way.
behave and
The longest I've ever played
Shut
on stream is
I've had
12
enough of
hours.
this.
Yeah,
You pissed me
that was
off,
a long
you
one.
son of a bitch!
Doesn't feel that way.
My, it's taken far too long. Tell me, who is going to avenge her if you don't? Forgiving him was never the option. Such is the scream of the other you that dwells in me. I am thou, thou art I. We can finally forge a contract.
I hear you, Carmen. You're right. No more holding back.
There you go. Nothing can be solved by restraining yourself. Understand? Then I'll gladly lend you my strength.
Angry Smell gave Mario a 5 out of 10.
Who did?
You know
Angry
what?
Schmel.
I'm not some cheap girl you can toy with, you scumbag.
Good for him.
You stole everything from Shiho. You destroyed her. Now it's your turn. I will rob you of everything!
How dare you! Enough of your insolence!
No, I've had enough of you. No one's gonna stop me now. Let's go, Carmen!
How dare you deny King Kamoshida's love, you selfish lass! Pay for this insolence with your life!
Oh yes, that
dirtbag,
guy.
just-
Yeah.
Come on,
Whatever,
Carmen!
yeah, the toilet
Let's
monster.
give him hell!
No, nothing.
Persona! Dance, Carmen!
I've never understood why this, why it's like this.
Let's get serious!
This game gets weird, man.
It does.
It just does, but it's kind of funny too. It's just weird.
Fight core! Go down!
Persona! Take this!
Woodland Persona!
Oh no!
I'm sad about Star Wars.
I think everyone is right now.
I can't believe they made season 3 unwatchable.
Well, other people don't feel that way. I don't know.
Yeah, my father doesn't feel that way. He likes it. But I tell him it's so cheesy that I don't really want to watch it. I want serious. I want more Andor.
And it's funny, when I first saw Andor, it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted Mando season 3.
Did you hear the rumors, Paul?
Be careful what you wish for.
Did you hear the rumors, Paul?
What rumors?
Well, Jeff Snyder says that tomorrow, Dave Filoni might be getting his own Star Wars movie, and Lucasfilm might be trying to codify the Star Wars universe around Jon Favreau and Filoni's world.
That's nothing new.
And I'm fine. Dave Filoni, I think, is a good successor to George Lucas. But after
Why'd you come here, man? And more
the Book of
importantly,
Boo
how?
Boo, Obi-Wan, and Mando season 3, I kind of don't want it to be that way.
Hey, is that how you speak to a woman? Are you alright,
And
Lady
you know,
On?
all to those who
Lady
like
On?
this stuff.
Wait,
What is this thing?
Like,
Is
I
it
know
alive?
some people
How
in
can it talk?
another community, me and Cash, don't
Where
like
in the world are we?
this stuff, but
Just calm down. Everything's going to be okay.
I don't know. I just feel like
How am I supposed to calm down?
it's kind of sad. I just feel like Mando's become unwatchable.
Why
Here's
am
what
I
I think
dressed like
is
this?
really going on.
When did
I think
What's
what we've really been wanting this whole time is a return to the Star Wars of pre-Disney. Both in quality and basically in quality of just about everything. And at this point, that's just never going to happen.
calm?
And either you're okay with that
I'm
or you're not.
stumped. A
And
search
I'm
party
not.
will be coming for us
That's
soon.
why I'm
There's
not
no time to
watching
explain.
The Mandalorian anymore.
We don't have a choice.
At least not legally.
Let's retreat for now.
I'll catch up
We were
on it
just getting
once the
fired
whole
up
thing
and you had to
airs.
go and get in the way.
And that's
Another thing that's kind of
Give me your
burning me out
take the
is
other side.
I'm tired of people talking about Star Wars. And I know you don't like it. I know. But it's getting to a point where I feel like unfollowing
we
some
made it back.
people because
Hey,
they can't
you okay?
let go.
Well,
They can't
pretty
talk
much.
about anything
Wait,
else
I
but
lied.
the negative
I'm
aspects
still
of new
confused
Star Wars.
about all of this.
You may
And
be safe now,
I tend to
but a
agree,
lot sure did happen
honestly.
back there.
And I'm gonna
At any
say
rate,
this
We
for the
stand out
benefit
too
of
much here.
anyone
Let's
watching.
relocate to a safer spot.
Talking about how you don't like the direction of current Star Wars is one thing. And
Which
that's
one
your
you want?
prerogative if you choose to do
Whichever's
that.
not carbonated.
But
They're both actually.
just remember,
Then
there is other Star Wars out there in
Here
the
you
form
go.
of the EU. Because all
What
of
about
these
me?
people that are
Huh?
commenting on
But
Disney Star
you're
Wars,
a cat.
I don't see hardly anyone commenting on
Have
the
you calmed
EU
down, Lady
anymore.
On?
Yes, there's people like OG Star Wars and
Morgana,
Open Airlock
right?
policy,
I really am
and they're
talking
sticking
to
to
a
it.
cat.
And good for them.
This feels so
That's
strange.
the direction I want
Oh,
to take
sorry.
the Star Wars
You're
guys.
not a cat, right?
But
It's only
yeah,
natural
if you
that
guys
you're
are
confused.
so fed up
Demanding that you
with
understand
Disney
all
Star
of
Wars,
this right after what you
go
went
immerse
through is
yourself in the
asking too
EU.
much.
I'll
Honestly,
shout out someone
still can't
that me
believe
and
what
Cash
happened.
know, or actually you know
power.
two Star Wars
My
nerds. I'll
persona.
shout them out.
It's
They
the
don't like
will of
new
your
Star Wars,
rebellion,
and you know
Lady
what
On.
they did?
With
They
it,
stopped talking
You'll
about
be
it.
able to fight in
They
that
stopped
other world.
watching it and talked about
So if
anything
what you told me
else.
is true, we can make Kamoshida
They gave
have
it a
change of
chance,
heart,
and then they
right?
just stopped.
Is it really possible?
And good on him
Can
for
we
it.
actually force him to confess his
And
crimes?
I feel like people should take their approach and the same. I say the same thing about New Trek.
Guys like us try and
Although I do feel
gonna
this
shoot us
season
down.
of
Going all in on this
Picard, I
plan is
feel
the
like
only
people
choice we
were
got.
tricked
Then
by
let me
certain
help too. I want to make
people
him
to
pay for what
watch
happened to Shiho.
basically
He just keeps going like nothing
a
happened.
bet
Even
that
after
had
what he
no
did to her.
merit. Just
He'll
like
never forgive
Phil's bet to watch Caddyshack 2.
Wait, did you just
is-
say, let me help?
Mm-hmm.
You mean you want us to take you along?
Don't
But
act like
no.
I'm going to drag you
Um,
down. Weren't you watching? I can fight too.
Hey, what should we do?
the
I agree as well. We are lacking in manpower after all. Don't worry. I'll protect her.
Even if you said no, I'd just go in alone.
Ah, right, she can go by herself. I guess it'd be more dangerous turning her down. Ah, fine.
Then it's decided. Well, I hope we get along. I'm going to make Kamoshida atone for what he did.
I think I
Not
have
just
talked
for
about
Shiho's sake,
this before,
but
but
for everything he's done.
um,
I won't let any more people suffer because of
I
him.
think,
I'll do whatever it takes.
I think a lot of these hate new Star Wars channels that are Star Wars related, and I feel like they're hate watching for the sake of complaining about it because they know people will listen to them complain. They want this stuff to be
A
bad.
group like yours must have relied on
I do
subtlety
think, though,
and
there are
misdirection.
some that do genuinely
Otherwise,
want
you'd
to
never
like it,
survive.
but they're not going to be.
Some of you might even have
No,
been
no,
hiding behind
yes,
a
yes,
public
they will.
face their entire lives.
Unfortunately,
If you're listening, then answer me.
I don't think Mando season 1 and 2. That's never gonna happen again.
Thou art
No.
We're past that point.
Thou hast
And
acquired a new
on that
vow.
point, even though,
It
yeah,
shall
they've tried to
become the
claim
wings of
that they
rebellion
can,
that breaketh
they
thy
will
chains
never
of
top
captivity.
what happened
With the birth of the lover's
with
persona,
Luke returning,
I have
both in
obtained
that
the
moment
wings of
itself
blessing that shall
and in the
lead to
fan
freedom
reaction
and new
to it.
power.
Phil even said so himself that it almost brought him back. You had a golden opportunity. And I'm not even talking about retconning the sequel trilogy anymore. You had a golden opportunity to build on that, and at least soften the blow leading up to the sequel trilogy. And before Mando Season 3 even came out, you undid that moment. That's why any hype I may have had for Season 3 is gone, because suppose you do have some sort of big reveal at the end of Mando Season 3. Who's to say that in Ahsoka or Skeleton Crew, you undo whatever that was, and it's like, you wasted our time again.
I will say this, and I wish you could hear it.
Oh,
As a fan of,
we don't have each other's info. Hey, give me your number and chat ID.
as a fan of Robert Rodriguez, I think
Here
he
we
got
go.
flack for the Book of Boba Fett.
I'll be counting on you then.
But after watching these latest
for you, Morgana.
episodes,
The pleasure is
for
all
those
mine,
that blamed
Leon.
he was the problem with that show, I think they should apologize.
Kind girl.
Count me as one of
admirable
them.
consideration for
So,
others.
especially
And
having
the
seen
innocence
Alita
to
Battle
Even
Angel,
though-
into the jaws
I
of death
apologize,
to
Mr.
achieve her goal.
Rodriguez.
She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful.
Even though
to
his
boot.
episodes were
What
weak,
a girl. She's captured my
after
heart.
seeing the Lizzo stuff today, I can't imagine
You know,
him being
it'd be better if this group could get together quick from now on.
that whole.
Our best option would be to make a secret
This has
hideout
to
where we could
be.
discuss these
I don't
things.
know. What do you think,
Hideout,
Cash?
I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work. It seems like
I
no
don't
one
know,
else
man.
Fuzzball.
I haven't watched
that
this
one is the
season yet.
perfect
Yes, I
hideout.
saw some of those
I
scenes,
can't
but
contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay
I'll
in
have
this
more
world.
of an idea after
That
I
being said,
watch it
I'll need
myself.
someone to take care of me.
Grogu.
I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place. Well, we now have our hideout, so let's meet there tomorrow.
Okay, let's go look at my new residence for this world.
Stay upstairs while we're open for business.
Yes?
Hey, lay off the customers.
Random
Sorry if he was
random
rude,
question,
Doctor.
Crit.
I don't mind.
What would you do
Come on, you're getting in the
if
way.
you felt sick
Go on
and you
upstairs.
went to the doctor and you found out that your doctor was a really hot goth woman?
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Come back
That's a
again.
random question to crit there, Paul.
I asked
The heck?
because that's what exactly
That's it for
happens in this
today.
game, right, Cash?
Oh,
It does,
that customer
but-
just now? She's the head doctor over at that
Why
clinic down the
ask
street.
around?
Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines
Yeah.
on top of that.
Asking out your
Pretty
doctor?
That's what I've heard. You should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives.
Hey, are we there yet? What the? What is this place? Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Next week, I think we'll continue that Alita stream too, and hopefully Cash.
I was wondering why I heard me out.
We'll get the crew.
What did you bring it
Sounds
here
good for me.
Nowhere, huh? Look,
I feel
this
like
place is a
Pacific should
restaurant.
voice Nova.
Animals are a no-go.
I just imagine his
So,
voice.
I guess you might
And
stay
Cash
on good
should
behavior
voice
if you've got a pet to
Gruishka,
take care
or whatever he's
Fine,
called in the
but keep
in
it
the
quiet
comic.
when we're open for business.
Makaku?
And don't let it roam
Yeah.
downstairs, or I'll toss it out.
Ah, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah,
and
blah.
I'm not going to take care of it. That's
As long
all
as
I'm
it's
doing.
cool.
I need
Brains.
brains.
Yeah, and he slurps out the
that the
brains.
ruler
I
of
had
this
to blur
place?
that stuff out. It was so
He seemed pretty
R-rated.
understanding for someone who
I don't
keeps
think
cramped
that
up in this
I
dump.
don't know what.
Then
Okay.
again, I suppose to normal people
It's
I
just a
sound like a meowing
precaution.
cat.
That's the.
I
Oh,
did
yeah, the
monetize
manga.
that video.
Talking
so
about the
I did.
manga again. Yes, yes.
Seriously, I had to keep
Alita
calling out
Battle
that
Angel.
cute little voice.
Go watch
Make
Alita,
sure you
everyone.
wash that dish. By the way, have
We
you
need.
decided
And
on
what's
a name?
how does Uncle Creek end the?
Huh. I was
And
hoping
its
I'd
dreams
make those sequels, baby.
Yes, make sequels
Looks like
to
the
Alita
chief
Battle
likes
Angel.
me better than you. And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cell.
We got 8 volumes to
Remember how you guys
go.
asked me
Actually,
before
no,
about what I am?
because there is
To be
Mars.
honest, I don't
I am
remember
gonna
anything
read
about my
Mars
past. I think
Last
the
Order
metaverse's
too, which is
distortions
the
made me
sequel
lose both
series
my
to
memories
Alita.
and my true
So,
form.
I would say. How many volumes
I already
is
told
last?
you.
Oh wow,
I'm an
Last
honest to
Order is
God
19
human.
volumes.
If I were
Okay, well, we got a
originally
lot
just
to
a
cover.
cat,
Then
how could I talk? It doesn't make any sense.
there's also
There's no
Mars
doubt that the
Chronicle,
distortions were what
which is
caused
still
me to
being
lose my real self.
produced.
I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that
When's
self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place. Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world. Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools. Whoa. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools. How does that sound? I like that answer. Then it's a deal.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you used special tools and had someone who manufactured them. Answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the magician persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
I'll lecture you about the infiltration tools over time. By the way, the power you used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card. Alright, I'm gonna stick with you wherever you go from today on. Personas are the strength born from one's heart. Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too. This is all part of our deal. Got it? I expect great things from you. Don't let me down, okay? You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I 1 and 2. So, I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me.
All right, well, we have a spot to save, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna go ahead and shut the stream down for the night. So, Phil, if you're watching, I know you needed to talk to me about something. I'll meet you in our secret Discord for that. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit like and